This AD needs to go away already.
Hello, everybody. Let's turn that down so I can actually hear myself think while I try to figure out why NDI is not doing what NDI is supposed to be doing. Yeah, finally back. Um, Finally have actual air again. What is this one? That's the same session. That can be deleted. Why are we not seeing it? Turn it down further. Oh, yes. We also have the hydrate. Too bad you're not getting a camera yet, because I gotta fix that. No, actually, the camera is working fine. What's not working is the other NDI session. Let's see. Boo-hoo. What is this, a knock-knock joke? Access Manager. The funny thing is, the session was showing up on OBS on streaming PC until I had to restart OBS on the game PC because it was not doing the right thing. Tools. Is that why it's not showing up? Properties. Come on, wake up. I think it's there. Why are you not showing it? Okay, let's try restarting OBS over here again. It's knocking very aggressively and not carefully. There we go. All right, now that that's there, we can go back up here, make sure that's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Go over here, hit this button. Why not? It's Blue Man Group. And listen, I figure the playlist has lots of Halloween to it, so I might as well add some not Halloween to it as well. Because why not? Yeah, so Halloween has been over half a year away for the last several months too. Okay, so we're gonna join this run in progress. Um, because I don't feel like loading up Minecraft tonight because I've been well, I want to let the entire house fully cool off and all that. So this can be fun too. So this is another No Magic playthrough. Only instead of just picking up everything wherever it happens to be, and all that, I'm doing all of the upstairs first. Then we'll do the stairs. Then we'll do all of the downstairs floor, and finally we'll end by finishing up with the two tables. That's how we're doing things here. It's definitely not a fast way. But it's a fun way. At least it's fun for whatever I'm doing. But yeah, this is the new stream. This is the new stream playlist. That's not the right one. Why am I not finding? That sounded like a very big thump. Okay, didn't have a spot yet. So yeah, this is the new playlist. Expect no less genre whiplash. It's definitely genre whiplash. That will always be a thing. Let's see. Method verse, magic circles. Not sure if I'm hearing thumps filtering in from outside or from something in the game or something. Managing cross race. Adventuring parties. A nocturnal Canadian. How you doing? Welcome in. Conflict protocols for guilds. Is it storming again? Is that what I keep hearing? Genre whiplash is fun. Christmas music is not. Listen, Llama Boy, it's not a secret. First languages. Volume 9. Just heard High Speed greet him in his chat. Monster Hunting Law. If you say you annoy me, that like you trying to say that you usually annoy me, then I feel like you're falling down on the job. Because if you're trying to annoy me, then you're failing miserably. Necromancy. Problem is, I don't remember. I don't remember which shelves any of the books are on right now, because I haven't played this in a few days. Okay, I clearly have... Oh, there it is. Let's say I clearly have a spot, I just did not see it. You're allowed to annoy. Good luck with that. let's see. That's gonna be upstairs. What? Oh, it was a 6, not a... yeah, that is a safe assumption. This is... 4th, I think? Um... This is... a... Wow, Llama Boy. Wow. How very dare you? This is a no magic with a, or no major magic with a specific order of where I'm picking up books from. So for this one, I'm picking up all of the books, that were on the shelves, like sitting on the shelves and on the floor upstairs first. And then I'll go through and do all of the books that were on the stairs. And then I'll do the floor downstairs before finishing with the tables. Why? I don't have a good reason. There it is. And doing this tonight just because, yeah, exactly. How you doing, EOG? Welcome in. I finally have cold air again. Okay, this should be over here. I could have sworn this went over here. Oh, there it is. The high octane gaming, yes, it's very high octane. Your best game for us normal people to play. And what game is that, Llama Boy? Hey, EOG, you'd like the mod pack that I'm playing in Minecraft right now as well. I'm doing the Star Technology pack, but I'm doing it on hard mode, so everything takes absolutely forever and 6 years to do. Gaussian? No meltdowns at this point. I barely have a proper cobble generator and material processing going. And it's been like 6 days of in-game playtime, I think, somewhere in there. I actually had to learn how to do some of the stuff in Create. This doesn't sound like steam-powered giraffe. It is, but it doesn't sound like the most of their stuff. Mana. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see. Have you seen this game, EOG? You've seen about this much of it before. I mean, this is pretty much the game. You pick up books, you put them on shelves. I would show you what the magic does, but I'm playing this particular playthrough with no major magic just because. But there is magic to put books on shelves, to collect the books from around the room, and some stuff like that. I mean, not exactly New Game Plus, just another playthrough, just because. I love the names of some of these books. Like, we're holding The Psychology of Prioritizing Gaming over Tidying Your Room. That is my mantra all the way. Do I not have this one on the shelf yet? That's the first one of those I've gotten. The Psychology of Backseat Gaming. Let's see. We have the Systems and Precedents of the Arcane Courts. Volume 6. A romance novel, Senior and the Beast. Strange Technology from Another World. C++. Do. How to command the army of the dead. I saw this one over here. I mean, it's not like there's that many things to keep track of. Yeah, those are all the major magic things. There's also 4 minor magic items. You haven't? There's also minor magic that comes in these chests that increases the number of things in your hands and lets you jump around and stuff. This area is looking pretty nice. Do, do. This is my choice of game I don't have to pay a lot of attention to because I just want to chill, cool off, not overload the or not put too much additional heat in the where is that one? I know it's on this shelf, but oh, there it is. All of that sort of stuff. This goes back here. Sweaty gaming. Ideally, less sweaty gaming. I didn't. What is your game suggestion? I didn't see what your game suggestion was. Creatures of land, sky, and sea. Do, do. I didn't actually see the link, honestly. Fidget Spinner RPG. I see. Another incremental. As if I need more of those. I just didn't see the link. It blended in with something else at the time, I think. It happens. Introduction to the theory of transfiguration. I also have to actually, like read chat or something, and we don't do that around here. That's like not allowed. Let's see. That's math. do, 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 do. Relearn how streamers can't read. It's an established fact. Yep. Getting those, reading those in the wrong order is really weird. Ethics of magic. Could this be done faster if I didn't run back and forth all over the place? Yeah. Proves the point. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never not read things correctly. Spell chanting. This goes over here. There we go. What hurts to watch? What are you talking about? How's it going, Jaffa? What about this hurts to watch?
Get up on the Hydra's back!
I don't know what the problem is here. I'm gonna need you to describe what the problem is here. Otherwise, it doesn't count. Oh, you figure I should match them all just based on the spines instead of the names. I don't know, I find the patterns to not always be that great to match with either. I do use that as part of it, but to fully find the right place.
Drink!
Do.
Drink! 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 Drink!
Let's see, that looks pretty good overall. What do we got? Weapons. Couple of alchemies, bunch of weapon stuff. That's math. I'm trying to sabotage your efforts. Nonsense. I would only do that if I could get away with it. I mean, I would never do something like that. That's curse. No one ever claimed that the stream was a democracy. I don't know where anybody would get the idea that it would ever be a democracy. That just does not seem like a great idea to me. Democratic Republic. Nope, not even that. Management, command of magic forces. I don't think I need to explain anything. Magic identity. I think that's just an example of a generous dictator that allows you to participate by spending money or something. No, dictators can be generous. That's upstairs. I thought there's more of those. Volume 3. I mean, they allow people to stay in their countries. That seems pretty generous to me. An oxymoron. um, Wi-Fi. Oh, great. We have chemistry jokes going now. That is very well played. Okay, where is this? I have to catch Pokemon. Is that not a... Is this actually a law book? Billy Mays here? It is a law book. Yes, but not all green books are law, and not all law books are green. Look, there's blue. There's red. I understand that the colors do hint towards areas, but I think the only one that's particularly good at that is... Wait, where's the other... Oh, that was a 3, not a 2. No, they're not. So we got... All of these are mostly blue. Like, these are blue. But that's green. That is green. Those are brown. Or black. That one's blue. Very dark blue. But that's black. That is a very greenish... If you can call it blue, it's a very, very greenish blue. Infused arrows. Oh, that is the right one. Way too green to feel blue. It's my car. You're not driving. 2. Sneaking in Fall Out Boy lyrics. Don't make you play in the frog tap dance, you will. Let's see. You know what you did. Do you? I mean, you're probably right. I mean, who would ever do something like use the song cue or anything? What if I put a different song in? Chimera synthesis. Oh, I added a lot of that. Let's see. Let's do that too. I don't have the brain cell to think that smart. How do you know? Alchemy. I mean, you're right. I did put this one in the queue. Because you wanted it so much. You're right. I did do that. But how would you know until it happens? And besides, what did I do now? Just because you got that one, you have no idea what's coming next. I can say very confident that you have no idea what's coming next. But, by all means, guess. I would love to hear guesses as to what's coming up. No, I highly doubt it. Because I don't think I told you. I definitely did not tell you everything that's in this playlist. Nope. You have to wait just like everybody else. Practical repairs. Wouldn't you like to know? Supply chain management, Elvish. Probably, but it hasn't been in the stream playlist until now. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I think it's pretty well known. You have to wait, just like everybody else. It's more fun this way. And besides, I would have to, like, type and all this other stuff, too. Well, I won't argue that. Can you get my friend code on Spotify? Why? So you can see the whole playlist? How do you know it's not a public playlist? Let's see. That one. Okay, so how well known is this? Magical Transfiguration. Dungeon Architecture, we'll go back here. So is this known? You ever sat through the whole thing? You should. It is really good. If if all history was done this way, it would be so much more interesting. Where's the glob glob? Glob gloga. That's a word, all right. He loves books. It's easy to say. Yeah, it's very easy to copy and paste. Wind. You typed it out. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Um... Let's see. A Digimon? I have no idea. No idea on that one. Let's see, there's that. Then we have alchemy, alchemy, illusion, artifact. Let's see. Guess that doesn't have a spot yet. Introduction to herbology. The Red Lady and the Bamboozled Men. Let's see. Social dynamics. Or the huge golden bells. I don't know. How you doing, Sai? Welcome in. What golden bells am I supposed to be hearing or seeing? Doing all right? Yeah, that's good. Balls, not bells. And second of all, I'll see. I will? When are we going to level 99? Soon. They're open this weekend, right? Monday could be a thing. Monday is the 29th. They're open yeah, they're open Monday, right? I haven't looked at getting tickets in. It's probably going to be crowded the first week. Possibly week after though. If not, if not Monday. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't have a spot yet, does it? This goes here. We wind 6. Looking at their website. Well, I'm assuming you're looking for like, because they open they open the 29th, right? So we could go. There's potential going Monday, but it's likely to be crowded. I don't know. That maybe not a week from Monday because I'm not going to be. I won't get home until. I won't be home for that. Illusion Defense. Sold out through Sunday. That's not surprising. One I was just looking at. Healing. There we go. 6 more expensive on weekends. It's and the tickets are for 2.5 hours, right? Training. Mimicry 4. $30 for an hour and a half, Monday through Thursday. Friday through Sunday. Okay. Was there a 2.5 hour option? I don't remember. I didn't ever actually look at the website yet. Just I've seen the stuff coming up for it, and have been wanting. It's really funny to me. It's funny to me in a way that it went. It was 40 for 2.5 hours. Okay, so an extra $10 for the extra hours. Not bad. It's funny to me that it went from being an arcade to the NBA experiment thing that failed miserably. I don't think I ever saw a single person going in or out of that building while it was the NBA thing. And now it's back to arcade type thing. Let's see. No more healer diff. Detoxing. Whispers of the Moon 1. Let's see. Exactly. This one goes here, that one goes there. Um, I think this was over here. Do-do-do. Um, Backseat gaming. That's all the books, all the spells. Do-do-do. B-toxin. Let's see. Anything else? here. Talking monsters. Seduction. Guess that wasn't the same music after all. Let's see. All right. This. Oh no, that's something over here. This is a triumph needs to be on this playlist. It Still Alive is. This is a triumph is not. Wait. That is Still Alive. How dare I what? How dare I what? What do you mean I'm lucky? I thought it was I knew there's other portal related ones on. I just wasn't sure if I had that one specifically yet. This is also not a finished playlist at this point. For whatever level you can call any playlist properly finished. Well, when I searched for This Is a Triumph, it's the one that came back was Still Alive. The specific one I have in is a Portal 2 version, but I think it's the same song. Oh, I did have more archery books. I'm getting distracted. Math. Currency systems. Do, do, do. have summoning. How's it going, Cold Vike? Welcome in. I am finally back in the game again with Cold Air. I guess hasn't really come up because I think several of those that have already been here already knew, but my AC system has been down all week. And in Florida, where it's very hot, that is just not something that is doable. But it's all fixed now, so that's all good. And this game is basically, yeah, no AC is horrible. Especially in the South, where it is an oven. So basically, this game is pick all the books up off the floor and sort them onto the shelves. There are some magic things that can be used to make that quicker. However, for reasons of insanity, and this not being my first time cleaning up the library, I'm doing this one with no major magic. So none of the magic spells that would normally make it much easier to clean things up. How's it going, Ixlin? How are you, friend? And instead of using the major magic to help with the whole cleaning things up, I'm just putting them all in their place by hand. Okay, as part to chill. This is actually the second no magic run for me. And just because I'm doing it this one where I cleaned up all the books that were kind of just in piles on the shelves, and I'm working on cleaning up all of the second floor. Then I'm going to do the stairs. Then I'm going to do the floor of the lower level before doing the tables.
Drink! 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 Drink!
Yeah, it has, I suppose you could give it some Power Wash Sim vibes. That one. That, yeah, I've just been, for this one, I'm just picking up a pile of books and just running around. And that's the general gist I've done with all of them, but with, when I did a speed run, to get the speedrun achievement, I did go a bit more picky. And the first time I was a bit more picky, just trying to figure out where things went. Let's see, I think... that can go up there. Favorite shelf? You like the daily? I don't know, the healing one is a pretty good spot. I also like the other worlds option back here. The monster, I don't know, I don't have one that I particularly dislike. I'm not huge on the alchemy, but yeah, they're all fun. Let's see. Guess we'll go down here and do these. Four. I have that somewhere? Oh, there it is. Equally hate all of it. It's this is a good just turn the brain off game. And surprisingly, it's quite fun, just in a very chill, just because it is so chill. I could have sworn I had this civil liability. Guess not. And when you have the books like... Wait, that was... The Psychology of Prioritizing Gaming Over Tidying Your Room. I'm also generally picking up the stack of books and sorting that stack before I get more. Although I will sometimes just pick up more if I'm in a spot with a bunch and I'm low. Market analysis. Where is Arcane Economy Report? Is that why I'm not seeing? There it is. Let's see. This would be easier to do this way if I was sorting them a little bit. Professor Oak's challenge on Pokemon Red. 20 hours of beating up bugs. I mean, you're also playing StarTech Hard, so we already know that from that you have no sense of self-preservation. Senior in the Beast. Differs from grind to grind. How are you doing on the StarTech path? I haven't really played in almost a week. I don't... Tomorrow will probably be group games with D-Pain, so probably won't get any tomorrow, but I will be trying to get some in over the weekend. This goes over here. This. Where? Bit of a hiatus. Got your first stone barrel. Nice. Right now, I've got a couple of the... This second floor is looking pretty good overall. I've got a couple of the Steam multi-blocks. I've got materials gathered towards... I was doing a bunch of iron processing. I definitely need to ramp up the amount of steam that I can make. Because right now my steam is definitely not keeping up. I need a better way to mass produce steam. Revamp your old systems with automating. Auto processing set up with fans to automate ingots. See, I made the steam oven for doing for smelting ingots. And I'm happy enough with that. I would kind of like to get as much as possible off of the create, to be honest. I bet by now my coke oven, assuming I didn't leave the well, even if I left the fans on for the if I left the fans on for the lava making, then I'm guessing that I probably have to turn that burner back on, because it's almost certainly burned through the wood that it had. It's also really hard to think about even though this is not a think-heavy game, it's really hard to think about StarTech while trying to shelve books. That one. You when the Floyd is pink. Healing, illusion. Do, do, do. The one side effect to including music like this is I don't want to talk over it, because it's just so good. Calling, commanding the dead. Prophecy. There is that. Will I do something about that in the future? Probably not. Sorry, VOD viewers. You get silence. No music for you. If you want music, you gotta be here live. Live and in color. Hi, YouTube. Tears the Beast goes over here. Returning a drawing. Over here. That's not 7. That is. Puppetry crafting. Yes, but me saying hello, YouTube will kind of will come through or something. I could put the chat on screen, but I honestly tend to find that distracting personally. When I'm like from a viewing standpoint. I don't know if others find that distracting, but you love seeing chat on screen. The other risk to chat on screen is the whole making sure that bad stuff doesn't get through. And perhaps I'm just overly paranoid about such things. Helps let them know what you're responding to. You'll be responsible. I trust the regulars. It's the not regulars. Does that count for everyone? Did I just include everybody as not regular? I don't know. Art of Tarot. Let's see. Necromancy. Make chat on screen followers only. Could do that. That is probably something that is fairly easy to do. It's definitely not going to happen until I get busy and switch to the new streaming PC setup for it. I have a mini PC that I've been using for other random things for a while that is going to be taking over the stream PC role. And then where did I put that terror? There it is. Once that is in place, then once I'm ready to make those switches. Yeah, amusingly, I could probably even have it where it's like a minimum following time, depending on the overlay I use to do it. But amusingly, it's not very common at this point for the bots to even bother with a follow before they just spew their garbage. We're close enough over here. I'm sure it happens occasionally, but it's I haven't even seen that many of the bots coming by here in a while. Of course, now that I say that, um, I love Blue Man Group. Yeah, now they're gonna spawn. Blue Man Group is so fun. Parties. Guess who does not have any focus available at this time due to Blue Man Group? They've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Wait, is this a sociology book? It is. You got the live noti? Well, at least there's that. Mix of stealth arts. There. Oh, I do have. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this side all clear up here. Getting pretty clear up here. That's a fun combo, whoops, of emotes. Urine is strong. Yes, I know it said economics on the title, but that's not 7, that's 7. Fluid experts. Let's see. Correlation of magic and emotion. Oh, that's, that was very much not a romance novel, the life hack magic. This goes over here. Oh, I missed. It could be a romance novel. If you're creative enough. Doesn't go there. Okay. This back area and a little bit over there. And we'll have the second floor done. Let's see. Music hasn't been as whiplashy. I mean, the whiplash is there, but the list is quite a bit bigger. This is a new playlist that more than doubles the size. Actually, I think it's pretty close to triples the size of the previous playlist at this point. It does have pretty much everything. It's got most of the stuff that was in the other list, but I haven't finished going through the other list yet. Let's see. This is... I thought that was on this side. Compendium of Forbidden Relics. Let's see. Vocals, I think, is on this side. You want to start a Spotify blend playlist. What is it? I don't know what a Spotify blend playlist is. In terms of what that actually does. Science and Truth. Do. What is it? So what is it? What does this blended playlist thing do? Like, what does that do to my playlist? Does it just merge the multiple playlists, or take your recently played based on the other people in it, takes the songs that most likely enjoy, puts it in a joint playlist? So is it like a synthetic playlist that just goes like sort of like the Pandora channels or whatever thing? I don't know if Spotify has an equivalent to that. Let's see. Refreshes pretty frequently. Necromancer. Where is that ritual design? Must be around here somewhere. Oh, it wasn't. I just had it in the wrong spot when I tried to make a new shelf for it. Reducing metamorphosis time. Mute with magic. Shows who contributed what. Does that exist and I just missed seeing it? Oh yeah, there it is. Minimize vulnerability. Concealing. Herbology of the Fae. That one. Your D&D group's playlist. Okay. I mean, I'm not specifically opposed to it. I just don't know how that... Don't know enough about how that one works. I don't use Spotify enough to know all of its black magic things. Interracial social is up here. There we go. All right. That goes up there. This goes over here. Yay, level up! Yes, it's very spotty. It's also very iffy. Magic is a contract, and advanced disenchantment is required for divorce. Music and magic, summoning, bestiary for dungeons, fighting, tactical applications of longbows and short bows. Spotty iffy. Yes, definitely spotty iffy. That one. Then we go down here, market analysis. Let's see. Summoning magic for beginners. Hero summoning. Wish I'd seen that before I walked over there. go. Upstairs is almost cleared out. History of the world. I think that's sociology. Math, alchemy. Dark Berserker. Philosophy. So part of it is just experience, or having done it a couple of times, but that experience. But let's see. If we take, say, we'll take this one, this Fundamentals of Dungeon Architecture. Number one, the volume number is 6, so I know it can't be a short shelf. But let's pretend that that it was a different number. You can see it kind of had that reddish glow to it instead of, if we put this back here, how it glows bright yellow. That reddish glow tells you that it's in the right section, but not the right shelf. And so that will tell you either if it's a new set that you're putting on a big shelf where it should go on a short shelf, then it will tell you that it needs to go on the shorter shelf. And like if I pick this one up and now I have the number 2, you can see it glows red. I put it on the short shelf, it glows bright yellow again. But I've also, most of them I know which side they go on. Yeah, I mean, you'd be able to tell relatively quickly when you went to when you put a different one in there. Do I have any other books that go here? No. I mean, worst case, you'd have a couple of books to swap around. And it wouldn't be the end of the world. It'd be a little annoying, but we have alchemy and inflation. Wait, do I have a gold one? Oh, I do. There it is. That's also how you know if you've put it in a shelf where you had a shelf for it already. I have a Bahamut? Oh, I do. Go. I thought that was a 2. Okay. Almost done with the second floor. I keep saying that. And I'm going to keep saying it, because it is. Curses. Guess we'll go put this fire in. Yes. I sound thirsty? Why do you...
Drink! 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 Drink!
Why do you think I sound thirsty? Oh, that coffee is getting cold. The glass mugs do not hold the heat as long. Okay, so let's see. Forest spells. Get that in the right spot. Ology of Monsters. I mean, they haven't done it today. Hello, moth flying thing. Having the temporary portable AC, I have a few flying bugs made their way in. They haven't been misbehaving today, but who knows if that means anything in the grand scheme of things. Six. Two. That's not the one I was thinking it was. Summoning the useless goddess. Oh, there's another magical slabs. A people enchanted by glowing slabs. Yay! We have all the books off the floor on the second floor. Arcane detective files. I like that we have all the books off the floor up here. That's wonderful. So apparently, between the books that are just stacked randomly on the shelves and the upper floor, there's a little over 900 books. Let's see. Let's see. The series is upstairs. Stealth arts. Techniques to becoming air. 6. Sears journal. Cool. 908 books on the upper floor and all the shelves that were just sort of stacked in the space of the shelf. And now we're going to work our way down the stairs, probably switching between sides, but not explicitly. Command Army of the Dead. How is this looking? Ooh, 10.4. I like that to be a little bit more consistent of a graph, but I'm going to say that a lot of that is probably due to a lot of the irregularity in my temperature graphs on the smart vent is probably related to the system being offline for a while. That's not quart. Mana currency. Magic and emotion. Let's see, then down here. This identification and survival ends up on this shelf a lot, or right in that area a lot. It's kind of funny. Wait, this one is up here. Laboratory. Whoops. Okay. goes there. Fine. Dragon summoning. That's a hard spot to see. The glowy shadow. Let's see. Sparkles with Magical Court. There we go. So with the major magic that normally you would be able to use if you weren't restricting yourself from using it, there's one that lets you sort all the books that you're holding in numerical order, which makes putting them on the shelf easier and quicker. The shelf guide will highlight the shelf that the book on top goes in, and you can cycle this to see, or show whatever is on top, it will show you where that book goes. And it stays active for a period of time, so you can cycle through books to see where they go. Insight causes all the books that match the top one in your stack to glow. And you can scroll through and use that to highlight a whole bunch of books if you want to. You can scroll through and just hit the number a bunch of times. Auto shelving does what it says on the tin. It puts the books in your hand on the shelf as long as they go in that shelf. And then assemble pulls all of the books of that set. If they're on the floor, they'll pull all the books in that set to your hand. So they are very handy, and they do make it go a lot faster. This spot. Mana resource allocation, I think, is over here. Bard's Book of Spells. Do I have a Bard's Book? I do. Pick them up. Let's see. Rituals of Calling the Dead. Pretty sure I have that somewhere. There it is. This is right here. Gravitation. Water. Philosopher's Stone 8. Foraging 1. Potion storage. And power and ethics. That's getting pretty nice. 953. Any other art? Wage structures. Doo-doo. Transcendental magical etudes of execution. It's for the prevention magic. Was that one of these? It was. This is an art book. Then we have summon. Do I have flutes? There it is. Bum, 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 bum. Not planning on going particularly late tonight. Just wanted to get back in the swing of things here after several days off due to the whole AC thing. Make sure all the stuff behaves as it's supposed to and all that jazz. There it is. Treasury. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Alchemy, transformation. Ah, I see. That wasn't what I was thinking it was. Um... Perfect lines and circles. The secret to drawing in one stroke. Guess who's back? Back again. Fred. Fred is back. Mana depletion. I think what I'm going to do... I think what we do here is try to get this area up here finished for tonight. I think that seems like a good target. Well, this is land and sea. Let's see. Shagai. Dealing with hauntings. Have a good one, Cold Bike. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out in something completely different than the typical variety of things. This is management side, I think. Let's see. The inverse law of high-grade armor and fabric coverage. Oh, I have a romance novel here. Abyss. Number 4. I think this is a fun meta challenge to add. Really doesn't change that much in terms of how the whole thing progresses overall. And you could even do this with the major magic if you really wanted to. Although I think the major magic would take a little bit away from it. At least if you used maybe a auto sort only major magic. That could be a potential option. Broom handling, philosophy of self and other. Have I found the golden balls yet? Which golden balls? What golden balls are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. The series on the romance shelf. Oh, that one. I apparently have not had that one show up yet. I at least know what you're talking about now, though. Wow, that one has just come up exactly in order from 1. That's funny. Oh, there's another one that's... Well, I don't know if those will come up in order or not. That one's coming up in reverse order so far. Monstars. Metaphysics. Oh, I do have that. Oh, there it is. Legal treatment of forbidden metaphysics. Forbidden magic. That one goes there. Let's see. Alchemist ingredients. There they are. Poison. And then terror. Making progress. Do. Anatomy of arrow and bow. Anatomy of bow and arrow. Dark Berserker. Legality and regulation of magic use. Fundamentals of dungeon architecture. Art of Shadowing, a 3-volume series. Space 2. Wind 8. Magic Theory. Holy Magic Theory 6. Zombie! Okay, 1043. I like just randomly picking up a stack of books. Okay, you need to stop bugging me. Let's see. Hello, headphones? That was weird. Didn't act like it was cut off or anything, it just, like, paused for a moment. Compendium of Dungeon Resources. Six. Stillness in motion. A media society manipulated by magic. Transfiguration. Detection and nullification. Magic of circles. And we have Useless Goddess. Volume 3. Chimera Synthesis. And some Holy Magic Theory. Doo-doo-doo. World Encyclopedia of Dragons. Weapon Compendium. Tactical applications. There we are. Physical theory. We have a couple of stealth books in our hand. Data. Economics. And a currency. Codex of Stealth Arts. Book of Ninja. Elemental transfusion. Necromancy management. There we go. That landing is getting nice and cleared out. Shadow 4. Ice 2. Then we'll come up here. Arcane Detective. Mind reading. There we got that. Then we have Sword Saint. Okay. Then this one is down here. This is up here. There it is. Management stuff. All these management books. Whoops. What is going on the Discords? Something random. Let's see. Just Payne asking about the randomizer stuff. Then let's see, we got the curses. That's not volume 4, that's volume 4. Got some alchemy. World potions. Volume 4. 1,088 books shelved so far. And still no golden balls. Sword Saint. Or Sword Saint. Boost household efficiency. Daily dungeon. Temporal Magic and Chaos Theory, I think, is a math book. Genesis Theory. Oh, I didn't have that up there yet. Language of magical critters. Okay. 1,100 books shelved, and we've only finished 7 rows. Anything else that goes here? I don't know. Some more thirsty.
Drink!
But I'm not thirsty.
Drink!
Monster hunting law. Where did the taxes go? Into a reflecting pool. To be run right out the drain. Let's see. Effort builds consequence or confidence. Effort builds consequence. Let's see. La Sophie's? I think that's all of those. Tactical applications. Like more of elemental fusion and fission. Another stack done. Let's see. Art of the Arrow. Psychology of using strong language from a safe zone. Volume 4 of Arts of Necromancy. Useless magic from around the world. Let's see. Anything else that goes here? Dungeon of the Abyss. I thought Energy was a big series. It is not. Time. Number 3. Fundamentals of Holy Power. Number 3. Mana measuring and conversion. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. Hunter's Manual. Is there any... There's economic stuff. Economics, supply and trade. Fill the solitude of my millennium with your 90 years. Transition in history. Magic and emotion. Voices of the Oracle. That's constellations. Volume 3. Naked Warrior. Conflict protocols for guilds. Alright. Last little bit of the landing here. We gotta fill our pockets from here. Let's see. Art is sublime. Midsummer Night's Sweet Dream. Arcane Detective. And let's see. Philosophy, Mana and Willpower. Great Philosophers. Something in contracts. I think all this is down here. Metamorphosis time is over here. Practical potions. Shadow 1, matter creation 5. Alright. I think we're going to wrap things up here. Let's take a look from over here, see... Let's get a little higher vantage. So the upper floor is completely clear. Still got a mess downstairs, but I would say that's looking pretty darn good overall. I'm liking this particular challenge. It's interesting that 2/3 of the books, or pretty close to, are on the bottom. Kind of interesting. But yeah, we're going to wrap things up here. Because I want to chill a little bit. And maybe continue to catch up on sleep or something. Pretend to catch up on sleep. I don't know. We'll see. I can't stop now. Stop me? Why? Do I not have a... There, I even did it without the button. Well, can we do this, please? Let's go here to this following list. Let's see. We got cheap car repair something or other from Twin. Ben is doing some drain sim. Awoo! So I let's go say hi to Wes. Wes is doing D&D things tonight, but I noticed that Wes had this on his wish list. So we'll see if he has any plans to play this anytime soon. Probably not, because PlanCon is coming up, and I know that's going to be keeping him busy. But yeah, we should be back tomorrow to do something with Pain. I think there's talks about doing Mecha Chameleon, but I don't know if that's happening or not. So yeah, we'll probably do that or escape rooms. I don't know for sure what. We'll see. In any case, that's going to do it for tonight, and I will see you all next time. Later!